touch each fingertip together, and then the knuckles, the palms, the heels of the hands. And visualize straight through the middle finger, through the crown, down the center of the body, and out through the tail. A sense of alignment. And take a breath in here. Fill the lungs on either side of this line. And empty them out. Circle the arms back down along your sides. Let's do that one more time. Take an inhale. Bring the arms up and over the head. Fingertips, knuckles, palms, heels of the hands. Visualizing that straight line through the middle finger, crown, through the center of the body, down through the tail. Take a breath into your sides, creating volume. Exhaling out. And then circle the arms back down along your sides. We're going to begin here in seed pose, right? That root pose. Bringing the hairline to the mat, clasping here the heels. Take 4 breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Filling the back of the body with breath. Exhaling to empty, filling the lower lobes, sides of the lungs, feeling a subtle rise in the front of the chest wall. As you exhale, feeling the abdominal wall hollow out. And then circle your arms out in front of you, press down into the palms, look forward. Feel like you're going to slide the heels of the hands forward as you pull the sit bones back to create even more length through the back body. Take a single breath in and out here, exhaling through the mouth. And then walk the hands to your right, come up to the fingertips. Separate here, the hands about shoulder distance apart. And let the head fall here between the elbows, flatten into the palms, pull the left sitting bone down and back on the diagonal. Take a breath into that left lung, into the lunar side. Exhale to empty. And then look forward, come to the fingertips, walk the hands to the opposite side. Pull the right sitting bone down and back, flatten through the palms. And let the head come here now between the elbows. Breathing into that right lung, creating more spaciousness in the right side body. Still exhaling out through the mouth. And then return the hands when you're empty back to the center. Bend the elbows, bring them under your shoulders. And rock back here till the balls of the feet. And feel your fit here. Feel the ribs resting on the thighs. Right? Feeling the knees hug into the armpits and soften your jaw into the throat. And take a breath in here. The curve of the spine becoming a little bit more substantial. And visualizing a straight line along the back body, right? From the tail, along the sacrum, into the lower back, along the ribs, along the cervical spine, through the base of the skull. And look forward here. Let the knees separate. Let the heels come together. Walk the hands forward once again. Take a breath in. And an exhale out. Single breath here to the right. Inhale. Exhale out. Push the heels of the hands forward, draw the waist back. Same thing over to your left. Take a breath in and an exhale out. And then coming back through the center, roll the legs back into parallel. Walk the hands under the shoulders and lengthen into the legs. Separate the feet so the heels are more in line with the sitting bones. Let the crown of the head drop towards the ground. And from here, bend the knees, look forward, inhale, breath. Exhale, lengthening into the back of the legs. Twice more, inhale, looking forward. Exhale to empty, drawing the waist up. One more time, inhale, feeling that fit. Exhale, lengthening into the legs. Now you can keep a subtle bend in the knees to really feel the pelvis rock forward, to feel the stretch at the top of the hamstring. And then just walk out the hands once again to the fingertips. Take a breath in. Notice your weight is down into the heels with equal pressure. Walk the hands to the right. Right? From here, we're going to bend just a little bit more into that left knee, pulling the left sitting bone back, allowing once again the head to come between the elbows. Lengthen into the left leg as you walk the hands along your mat to the opposite side, bending now into the right knee. Take a breath in and a breath out. Return back through your center. Walk the hands out to a downward facing dog with bent knees, keeping that subtle natural curve on your lower back. Set your gaze out in front of you. Firm along the underside of each arm into the tricep, drawing the arm bone back into the shoulder capsule. Again, let the head come between the elbows. Here, take a breath in. Exhale it out. Lengthen a little bit more into the legs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Pedaling the feet here, starting to feel that full anchor of the heel and heel and heel. Yeah? And then settle into both heels. Take a breath here. Feel here the even pressure into the legs, right? Down into the heels of the hands. And then walk the hands back to the feet. Roll up along the length of your spine. And if you're off your mat like I am, take a step forward and pause. And start to just bend and straighten into the legs. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, upright spine. Push down into the feet. Feel the connection from the heel to the sitting bones as you bend and stretch. Building the size, perhaps arcing that spine forward as you hinge at the hips. And then stay down there on this last one. Reach the arms for the floor. Fold the ribs over the tops of the thighs. Draw the chin into the throat. Reach the arms long in front of you. Come down to the knees. Uncurl the toes. Bring the spine upright. We're going to move up into the body, into the pelvis. And we're going to start to move through the pelvis. Now, as you move through these pelvic rocks, you're welcome to bring in movement from the spine as well. But lead with the tailbone, draw up through the pubic bone. Lead with the tail, draw up into the pubic bone. And pause in the center. From here, make circles here in the clockwise direction with the tailbone. Stirring the pelvis, finding your rhythm, creating a smooth glide between the sacrum and the pelvis. Reverse the direction. And of course, what sometimes happens is we notice that one direction's smoother, right, than the other. Smooth out the edges as best we can. Pause in the center. And we're going to bring the arms up and make fists here. And we repeat those pelvic rocks, moving the pelvis forward, anterior tilt, and back, X, all right? Posterior tilt, anterior to posterior. And you can build the speed of it. Bringing the hands behind the skull, and we circle again, perhaps adding a little bit more through the ribs, right, from crown to tail, and then reversing that direction, smoothing out the edges. Coming up, bringing the hands forward onto our mat, right, coming into our quadruped or all fours position. From here, we're going to move last time through that anterior and posterior tilt, otherwise known as cat and cow. Full, rich breaths, and noticing once again that line from the crown to the tail. Noticing the tone and energy from right to left side bodies. Hold that curve on this last one. Uncurl the toes, press down into the tops of the feet, shins. Pull up into the low belly, front ribs, chest wall. And then pause in the center. From here, we're going to recurl the toes back under. Once again, lift to your downward dog. You may keep the legs straight, or you can gently bend into the knees. And we'll take 2 breaths here, balancing the weight out between the upper and lower extremities. And then we're going to look forward, come into plank. Bend the knees, slide the hips back towards the heels, lengthen the legs. Add flexion, scoop from the tail, shift forward, lengthen the spine, and pull back. Now this may look different on everybody, and that's fine. Let's do 4 more. Make sure to gaze forward, right, as you come into that plank. See where you're going. 2 more. And 1 more. And hold your dog. Widen the feet here on your mat. Walk your hands 1 hand space back and let the thumbs touch. Taking our first revolution here. All right, release your left hand to the outside of the right ankle and just look up and under your right arm. Imagining here that even in our rotation, our crown and our tail line up. Take a breath in, breathing up into that top lung, your right lung. And then we're going to release it when you get to empty. Pop the left heel, release the right hand, grab the outside of the ankle, revolving from the waist, ribs, chest, look up and under that arm. Breathing here fully into that left lung. Emptying it out. And then returning back through the center here. Walking the feet together once again. And then from here, walking the feet up to the hands. Take a forward fold, let the hands come down along the outside of each foot. And then slowly stacking the spine up. We arrive standing. We're going to build a little heat in our solar plexus, right? Moving up into the body. We're going to begin here with the sun salutation in our katana style. Cross the right leg over the left. Bringing the palms, the forearms together, open, cupping the hands, returning back down, hands come to the floor or your mat. Bring the left leg back, lower the knee, circle the arms up and over the head. Return the hands to the mat, take the right foot back, crossing the legs. Shift forward into your plank, shifting back, exhale into your dog. Left foot comes forward. Bring the right leg to meet it. We begin on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Bring the right knee down, arc. Bring the hands down, shift back. Look forward here. Shift back, step the right foot forward. Bring the left to meet it. 2 more rounds. Creating fluidity with your breath. Speeding it up. Slowing it down if needed. Right, but trying to maintain fluid movement and breath and awareness and vision. Keeping your thoughts on what's next in the movement. Last round. Hands down, looking forward, stepping through. Last side, bringing it down, knee down, up, shift, and we stay here. Bringing the feet together, pausing for a moment. Take a breath. Feel that you've built a little fire here. We're going to come down onto our mats. And we're going to move into a core series to continue to build some heat, and some fire, and some energy. From here, open your arms out to the side. Let the knees fall to your right. Look over your left shoulder. Come back through the center. Let the feet stay where they are. I mean, you might roll up to the big toe and the outside of the foot, but try not to move the feet as you sway the knees. Just rolling across the pelvis, feeling the weight of the bones. And back through the center. Bring the arms down along your sides. Feel the backs of the shoulder heads, the anchor through the outside of the pelvis, and the anchor in the foot, in the big toe, pinky, as well as the heel. And just tip the pelvis back, right? So here's that movement with the pelvis. Notice your range of motion. As you exhale and want to draw deeper into those abdominals, exhale the breath out. That also allows the low ribs to contract and funnel as we recruit the oblique abdominals. One more time and stay there. Bring the right knee into the chest, hug it towards you. Exhale, breath. You'll feel the imprint of your spine here. The right thigh is anchored along the right side ribs. Try to keep your posterior tilt in the pelvis. The imprint of your spine, use the right glute, anchor the foot. Left side, hug the knee into the chest. We do this so that you can feel that even though you pull the leg towards you, the pelvis remains level, the waist remains even in length on both sides. We do that one more time. Exhale, the right knee comes in. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl up just to the bottom of the shoulder blades and extend your left leg forward. Now the tendency is as this left leg goes too low, we roll to the tailbone and the lower back arches, right? So ideally the heels line up, you keep a little tone on your glute. And we switch, right? Left heel is in line with right heel here, little tone on the glute. All right, we're going to take an inhale for 2 and exhale for 2. So we go, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, exhale. Bend the knees in. Take a breath in. And we're going to keep the legs here, but let's just grab that right wrist. Exhale. Really creating a nice tight ball. Lower the feet down. Stretch the arms overhead. Lift your hips. Notice both glutes are engaged here. Feel the stretch of your abdominal wall. And then roll down. Circle your arms. Let's do that one more time. Grab here, left wrist, light tail. Stretch the arms, lower the feet, lift the hips. Take a breath in. lower down, roll down bone by bone. And we're going to circle the arms down along our side, bring the legs to the tabletop. Take a breath in. As you exhale, curl up to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Stretch the right leg up, extend that left leg. Pull this left knee in forcefully 4 times. Feel the navel sink. 4. Now with the flexed foot for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the legs, stretch through the toes, curl up a little higher, 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 higher. And then switch. Left leg stretches up, right leg goes out long. If you're not already lifted, lift up to the bottom of the blade, pull it in. 2, 3, 1 more, 4. Flex for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it out there, stretch through the toes, curl up a little higher, and then bring the knees in, lower the head. Take a breath in, exhale it out. 1 more breath in. Curl up to the bottom of the shoulder blades, interlace the fingers at the center base of the skull, right? From here, we're going to extend the legs up to the ceiling, right? Flex through the feet, stretch through the toes. Flex here and point. 2 more. Curl up a little higher. Flex and point. Last one, flex and stay flexed. Firm the glutes, lower the legs, exhale. Inhale, point. Exhale down. Inhale, point. 2 more, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay there. Pull the knees and exhale. 4 more. Hug the knees in and in. Lower the feet down, down, down. Take a breath in. And a breath out. We're going to cross the ankles, rock the knees, and come to stand. All right? From here, we're going to move into another sequence, a bit more rotation to close it out, okay? So from here, I did a fancy stand up there. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, from here, all right, we're going to stand into Tadasana. We're moving up past that solar plexus region, up into the heart space to close it out. So let's start with the hands on the heart. And try to really feel where that heart is. Center of the body, slightly weight it. Try to feel that heart beating against your hands. And just notice it. Lift your gaze, open your eyes. We're going to bend the knees as if we're going into chair here. We're going to make a fist here with the right hand and push with the left palm. Hold that hand. As we pass through the center, come up. Both arms over the head and return here into that prayer position. Other way, fist with the right now. Press into the left hand. Take a breath. And come back through the center. This time coming up to stand. We do this one more time. Bend the knees. This time, step your left foot back in a lunge. We're going to make a fist with the right, circle the hand with the left. Use your eyes. Try to stay in the movement, stay in the body, getting around your thoughts and distractions. Pass through the center, come up. Bring the hands down. Right under the shoulders. Come into plank, extend your right leg back, look forward. Bend the elbows, lower down, chaturanga, into a nice up dog. Curl the toes back, shift into a downward dog, bending into the knees, lengthening into the legs, stretch the gaze forward. Return to your plank, step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward, come into chair. Bring your hands to your heart. From here, step back with your right leg. Fist with the right, press through the left. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Stay in the body. Getting around your thoughts. Reach the arms up and over the head as you return to the center. Arcing the spine, lifting the heart. Bring the hands down under the shoulders. Reach the left leg back to plank, look forward, chaturanga, single leg into up dog. Shift your weight back here, bending the knees into downward facing dog here. Lengthening the legs, looking forward, shifting to plank, step the left foot forward, step the right foot forward. Peel up to stand. Once again, settle the hands on the heart. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Repeating that, bend the knees. Reach the arms up and over the head. Bring the hands to prayer. Step the left foot back. Lift the chest for a moment before you twist, right? Cupping the hand. You can add here that hook around the outside of the right knee, looking over that right shoulder, coming back through the center. Both arms again up and over the head. Soften the back knee. Bringing the hands down. Extend here, that back leg, lower down into up dog. Shift your weight back first, bending the knees, and then straightening the legs. Look forward, come to plank, step right and then left, and come right into your chair. Bring it into prayer. Step the opposite foot back. Lift the spine before you twist. Pressing the right fist into the left palm, find your hook. Use your own body for additional support. Really looking around. Coming back through the center, lifting up through the chest, soften the back knee, straighten through the arms. Bring the hands down, come to your plank. Lower down chaturanga into up dog. Shift back, down dog. Straightening up through the leg, shift to plank. Step the left foot forward, and then the right. Peel up to stand. Pivot to your right, step the feet open. Bring the arms out to your side. Cross the right arm under the left. Punching up here, inhale breath. Really feel the arms come up against the throat, under the chin. Hinge forward. Keep the energy up, up, up. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then punch through that left fist. Coming up through neutral spine. Lifting the heart to the ceiling. Returning back to the center. Lower the arms. Unwind. Left arm comes under the right. Punching up. Hinging here. Keep energy moving up. Keep the heart moving forward. Fold over the legs, take a breath. And then punching up here. Lift the chest, lift the spine, lift the heart. Return through the center. And then from here we're going to pivot again towards that left foot. Bring the hands down, step back into your plank. Lower all the way down, uncurl the toes. Separate the heels to sitting bone distance apart, anchor through both shoulder blades. Pull the chest forward, inhale, breath, look forward. Wrapping the shoulders open, widening across the collarbones. Feel the anchor at the bottom of the shoulder blade, lower down. One more time, inhale to come up. Open the chest, firm into the legs, and come back down. Gather the legs together, gather the heels together. Reach the arms behind you, palms lifted, press up. Backs of the shoulders, pull the gaze forward. Straighten through the arms, straighten through the legs. Take a breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale it out. Lower down. Rest the hands next to the shoulders or a little further back towards the side ribs. Pull the hips back. Separate the knees slightly so that you can snuggle your ribs along the inside of the legs. Lower the hairline to your mat. Finishing as we started, circle the arms, cup the heels, and feel the fit. The fit of the hands on the heels, the fit of the ribs on the thighs, the fit of you within you. Notice right and left side bodies. And visualize that line, the Sushumna, running from crown to tail. Take a breath into your own bright energy. Bring your hands when you're ready next to the knees just to prop yourself up. Look forward. Cross the arms at the elbows. Hug around yourself. Close the eyes. Fill the back body with breath. Moving through the body, out into the front body, into the potential. Close your eyes and find your own stillness. Rest your hands where they're